What's up with it, everyone? This is the IBT, Immortal Boxing Truth channel, and today I'm just going to talk about the recent situation that has transpired involving Andy Ruiz and world-class boxing trainer Eddie Reynoso. Recently, Andy Ruiz has shown interest in teaming up with trainer and coach Eddie Reynoso. Advisor Al Heyman suggested he part ways with former trainer Manny Robles so that he may not have another bad training camp. However, this leaves Ruiz without a trainer, so now it's up to him to find one. The first names that were mentioned were Teddy Atlas and Eddie Reynoso, but now, after some time has passed, it seems like he's leaning towards Team Reynoso. But how did he get here? It all began after the shutout performance by Anthony Joshua to completely outbox Andy Ruiz during their rematch. The Saudi Arabian title bout had the WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO heavyweight titles on the line. Going into the fight, Ruiz had come off a 7th round TKO victory against Joshua to upset him in New York. The narrative going into the rematch was that Joshua was going to shed some excess muscle to help his stamina and movement, and Ruiz was going to continue to lose weight to be able to keep up with Joshua. On the night of the fight, Joshua looked slim and performed nicely, while Ruiz looked overweight and slow. Ruiz later revealed that he had not trained diligently for the rematch. This fact was very obvious by both the way Ruiz looked and how he performed. In the first fight with Joshua, he had taken on short notice after recently dominating Alexander Dimitrenko. Due to the back-to-back camps, he was able to come in lighter and maintain a good game plan and stamina in order to counter Joshua in the pocket and rock him and drop him during and after the third round. He was more quick in the first fight and weighed about 268 pounds, which even then is still above the ideal zone. After the much anticipated rematch was announced, we'd been hearing that Ruiz was going to come in slimmer and he was going to come in at top shape. During the actual weigh-in, however, it was released that he had actually weighed 284 pounds. Andy Ruiz looked and performed poorly and gained over 15 pounds between the fights, and it cost him dearly. Fortunately for Ruiz, Andy Reynoso extended an arm and reciprocated interest in training Andy Ruiz. Going forward, this would be a great opportunity for him, but Reynoso explicitly stated that Ruiz would have to be dedicated and disciplined to his craft and to the sport. No more overeating and fooling around between camps for him to blow up in weight like he did versus Joshua. We'll never be 100% sure what could have happened on that night if Ruiz had taken his training seriously and worked on cutting the ring and pressuring Joshua. Even with the massive weight increase, Ruiz was still technically able to catch Joshua with a couple of shots that, if placed well, could have rocked Joshua again. His gluttony had cost him a potential victory against the now two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world. Having 2 Joshua victories on his resume would have propelled him to the very top of the sport in terms of being a draw and as an elite level champion. Ruiz's father has come out and actually stated that he expects his son to hire trainer Eddie Reynoso soon, and I for one think that would be an excellent pairing. Reynoso has the right experience and knowledge that would best fit Ruiz's weaknesses and strengths. Ruiz has elite level hand speed, is a counterpuncher with power, and an effective inside fighter with the best chin in the heavyweight division by my call. Inversely, he also suffers from a reach disadvantage against most fighters, has weight control issues, and his feet do not match his hands at all. His feet are slow and plodding, which allowed AJ to easily outmaneuver him in the squared circle. If Reynoso can improve and refine Ruiz's strengths as well as implement better defense, head movement, and ability to cut off the ring, we could see him becoming a 2-time heavyweight world champion. The benefits of working with Reynoso do not end at what he can learn in terms of boxing technique. There are other intangibles that would be useful for Ruiz's career and health moving forward. Reynoso's camp already has 6 fighters who are at the top of their game and are great athletes. Reynoso has a young and powerful stable of fighters consisting of Ryan Garcia, Frank Sanchez, Oscar Valdez, Luis Neri, Julio Cesar Martinez, and lastly the face of boxing, Saul Canelo Alvarez. These fighters, all training side by side, are surely going to motivate each other. Not only that, but they will either directly or indirectly push and motivate one another to stay focused and keep working on their craft. Fighting side by side and having another young heavyweight in the camp in Frank Sanchez should push Ruiz to be more disciplined and overall take the sport more seriously. This has been the IBT, Immortal Boxing Truth channel, and thanks for watching. Leave a like and your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think of Ruiz possibly teaming up with Eddie Reynoso? Support the people in my channel's tab if you can, and have a nice day. Peace.